Good evening, guys. Happy blessed Saturday evening. Thank you for joining me in Storyteller's Corner and welcome. And we'll go back to our coffee shop romance story now, The Corner Table, and it's chapter 21, which is The Review That Changed Everything. So let us read on and see what Daniel and Emma are up to. So, 3 weeks after opening Whitmore Books and Coffee, it had settled into its own rhythm. Every morning Daniel unlocked the front door at 8 o'clock. Every morning Emma placed fresh flowers on the corner table. Every morning the smell of freshly ground coffee drifted onto the cobbled streets, inviting people inside. The shop was no longer just theirs, it belonged to the town. Children raced to the reading corner after school. The Thursday book club had moved from Margaret's cafe to the bookshop, though Margaret still attended every meeting. Arthur claimed the armchair beside the fireplace before anyone else could. Arthur claimed the armchair for himself. Oliver insisted on inspecting the coffee every other day. It's called quality control, he declared. Margaret rolled her eyes. It's called drinking free coffee. Everybody laughed. One quiet Tuesday afternoon, business was slower than usual. Emma was shelving new arrivals when she noticed a woman she didn't recognise. She wore a charcoal coat, carrying a leather notebook, and spent nearly an hour wandering through every corner of the shop. She examined the books, watched families chatting, smiled at the children reading on cushions, ordered a flat white, then sat at the corner table writing page after page in her notebook. Daniel whispered, "Do you think she's writing a novel?" Emma smiled. "Or judging your coffee." Before leaving, a woman approached the counter. "This is a beautiful place." "Thank you," Emma replied. The woman smiled. "I'll be writing about it." Daniel looked puzzled. "Writing?" She extended a business card. "Charlotte Reed, food and travel correspondent for London Chronicle." After she left, Daniel stared at the card. Did that just happen? Emma laughed. "I think it did." 5 days later, Saturday morning arrived with an unusual crowd waiting outside the shop before opening. Daniel frowned. "Why is everyone so early?" Margaret walked up holding a newspaper. I believe this might explain it." She unfolded the weekend edition. There, across nearly an entire page, was Charlotte's article. The headline read, "The little bookshop that reminded me why we still need each other." Emma covered her mouth. Daniel began reading aloud. "Some places sell coffee, some places sell books. Whitmore Books and Coffee offers something rarer, a place where strangers become neighbours, stories become conversations, and kindness is served as generously as the espresso." Her voice caught slightly. Emma wiped away a tear. Further down, the article described a corner table. "If every town had a little place like this, perhaps we would all spend a little less time feeling alone." Daniel looked at Emma. She understood. Emma nodded. She saw exactly what we hoped people would feel. By lunchtime, the shop was fuller than it had ever been. Visitors arrived from neighbouring villages. Some came because of a newspaper. Some came because someone they trusted recommended it. One elderly customer smiled as he sipped his coffee. "I drove 40 minutes. "Was it worth it?" Daniel asked. The man looked around the room. "My dear boy," he said, smiling warmly, "I think I've driven twice as far. I think I'd drive twice as far." Later that afternoon, as the last rush had eased, Daniel found Emma sitting alone at the corner table. She was holding the newspaper again. "What are you thinking about?" She smiled. "The first day, the rainy Saturday." She nodded. "If someone had told me that we'd end up here..." Daniel finished the sentence. "I wouldn't have believed that either." She folded the newspaper carefully. "I realised something." "What?" "This place isn't famous because of the article." Daniel looked at her. "It's special because of what happened inside it." "The article just helped us people find it." Emma reached across the table. "I'm glad they did." As evening settled, Henry Whitmore stopped by after closing. He stood quietly beneath a restored sign outside. His hand brushed the old wooden frame. It looks alive again, he said softly. Daniel joined him. I think it was waiting. Henry smiled. No. He looked through the window at Emma arranging books beneath a warm lamplight. It was waiting for the right people. Daniel followed his gaze. Inside, laughter echoed as Margaret teased Oliver about another impossible coffee recipe. Arthur argued playfully with Grace about classic novels. The little girl waved goodbye while lugging the book to her chest. Daniel smiled. Perhaps success wasn't measured by newspaper headlines. Perhaps it's measured by moments like these. A warm room, a shared story, a stranger leaving with a smile, and two people who had discovered that the greatest dreams aren't the ones we build for ourselves. They're the ones that become home for everyone else. There we go, guys. So join me Monday. This is going to be Monday now, our next visit to see Daniel and Emma, because it's the Lord's Day tomorrow. Join me for Monday evening, for chapter 22, The Question in the Lantern Light. So there we go. The Question in the Lantern Light. So there we go, guys. So we've got 2 spiritual stories tomorrow to replace our regular stories, but we'll be back on Monday, don't worry. Excuse me, guys. So on Sunday, since it's the Lord's Day, we'll have 2 stories. The first one in the morning is going to be called The Light That Never Went Out, and in the afternoon we'll have another story called The Shepherd's Last Lantern. So there we go. Join me for that, guys, on tomorrow. But until then, thank you for joining me in Storyteller's Corner. It's a place where you don't have to watch the screen. You can just sit back and listen to the story. I hope that you feel relaxed and happy while you listen to the story. So anyway, guys, take care now. Have a blessed Saturday evening. It's evening time here. I've got a chorus of frogs singing in the background. Toffee's laying down here by my side. So what more could you want? There we go, guys. Take care now, and join me again tomorrow then for some spiritual stories with a moral to it. We better go because the egg seller's coming round. You might be able to hear him in the background, and Toffee will be dashing to the gate to protest. She doesn't like people walking past the gate in the dark after dark. So there we go, guys. Have a lovely evening, and good night. Bye bye now.